everyone, David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So there was a technical glitch last night on Spotify. I don't know what the fuck happened, but the podcast came out late, and I received a bunch of messages from people thinking I was dead, which is nice because now I know if I do die, I'm not going to be sitting in a fucking apartment by myself for too long. Alarm bells will be raised pretty quickly. But that's probably right. The only time I'm going to miss putting out this podcast is when I die, and possibly if I start drinking again. Then I'm going to miss a whole heap of fucking days. I'll miss the first fucking day. If I miss a podcast and I'm still alive, just know, no matter what I say, I'm drinking. Even if I'm like, I was at work. I had a big day at work. I forgot to put the podcast out tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. If that happens, I'm back on the sauce. I'd love to be back on the sauce. But that will definitely happen if I start drinking again. If I start drinking again and decide not to tell you, I will definitely 100% miss releasing an episode within the first week. I would say within the first 3 days, really. I've actually done that podcast a few times in my head. I started drinking again. We're back at day one. Well, we're all human. What can I say? Alcohol, it's a disease, and I caught the disease again. I caught the disease again at the Oxford Tavern on the corner of New Canterbury Road and Crystal Street. I didn't know I'd get infected there. That's the last place I thought I was going to catch the disease again. I was just there for a fucking chicken schnitzel, and one thing led to another, and now I've got the illness again. Woo! It'd be more like this. So I fucked up last night. I thought I had everything under control. I've been doing a lot of work on myself. I've been fixing my mind. My heart's in the right place. My spirit. Everything seemed in line. So I thought I'd do a few shots of tequila just to get a little buzz happening and just to test where I'm at. But one thing led to another, and I've got to be in court on the 14th. And then I'd be starting at day one again. And this is how it would go for a long time. It would go day one, day two, day three, day one, day two, day one, day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day one. For about 6 months, I just wouldn't crack a week. People would be messaging me going, "You are truly a fuck up." What the fuck are you doing? Just get off it. The podcast isn't funny anymore. You've slurred your whole way through like the last 8 episodes. Yeah, it was kind of boring when you talked about your wife and kids all the time, but now that they've left you, it's just sad. And are you back making coffees? Because I saw a guy that looked very similar to you behind the fucking coffee machine at McDonald's. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. My fucking God, that is depressing. Half the episodes, if I start drinking again, are just going to be me crying into the microphone. Just I miss the sound of kids crying. I'm so alone. I hate the silence. The silence fucking haunts me. Every night it haunts me. The silence and the darkness, it's like a reflection of my own soul. Anyway. If you're enjoying the podcast, share it with your friends. Add me on social media. I'm Boyle Comedy. On Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Alright, that's it for tonight. I'll see you the fuck later. Just be like, boy, that's heavy. That's a heavy That is a fucking heavy podcast. A man collapsing before your very eyes in real time. I'm laughing around. I'm having a little bit of a joke here, but fucking that really does send a shiver down my spine. Like, that's only like 1 or 2 bad decisions away. Like, if I got too far ahead of myself and got like really overconfident with everything, got a big head about something, I am prone to overconfidence as well. I am. I'm prone to overconfidence in situations where I should have zero confidence. I can't let that happen. I can't let that happen for anyone. And I also can't just peter along in mediocrity either. I've been thinking about that lately. I need to become some sort of fucking success of some descript. I do. Because if you follow this podcast and I just fucking sort of like peter along doing nothing really, then what fucking example does that set? That's just like, yeah, some guy quit alcohol and did nothing. He continued to do nothing. He just did nothing without drinking. That's not a good story. That's just continuing to be a loser minus alcohol. The example needs to be this guy quit alcohol, turned his whole fucking life around, became a success, fulfilled his potential, and then started drinking again right before he died. So I can't just be some shit cunt now as well. I'm not saying like I need to be an inspiration either. I'm just saying it's better to see someone go from a complete shit cunt to some sort of success than fucking see someone go from a shit cunt to just some mediocre cunt. Alright, cunts? That's what I'm doing. Anyway, now you know. That'll do for tonight. Thank you to Melbourne and Sydney people who bought tickets to my festival shows already. If you want to get tickets, head to my website, boylecomedy.com. That's it for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.